another pick a card reading. Thank you for joining me. So today's reading is how would they feel if they saw you with someone else? Okay, so we have 3 groups for you to choose from. You have group uno, 2, and 3. So if you want to pause the video to choose whichever group is calling out to you, feel free to do so, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hey there, for those of you who chose the first group, this alien looking guy, then this reading is for you. Hi. So the person on your mind, how would they feel if they had seen you with someone else? So we have the King of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright, Knight of Pentacles upright, and we also have the Death card reversed. Okay, so how would they feel if they saw you with someone else? Okay, if they saw you with someone else, I feel like for some of you, they would feel less than. This is not in a sense where they would question their self-worth, but they would feel disappointed, like, am I not good enough for you? For some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they would feel like maybe their efforts, the time maybe that they invested with you have been for nothing. For some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they could feel like you were disloyal or deceptive, maybe about how you felt about them. But they would definitely feel like their ego has been damaged. That's why I don't feel like it's a self-worth thing. I don't feel like they would question their self-worth, but it's more like maybe their ego would be a bit bruised. If they saw you with someone else, I do feel for some of you, they would feel quite protective over you. Like they would feel like they need to protect you for some reason, you know, feel like they need to, I don't know if keep an eye on you is the right word, but they would feel the need to protect you. I do feel like if they saw you with someone else, they would feel the need to change something within themselves. For some of you, this person would maybe feel like they need to be more dominant within themselves. Like, I don't know if they're currently the King of Wands upright or reversed or whatever it may be, but they would feel the need to maybe be a bit more confident, be a bit more assertive and dominant and yeah. But in themselves though, you know, for whatever reason. For some of you, this could be in regards to how they would have or would approach you in terms of maybe being more dominant, or if being more dominant in themselves would maybe have changed like your story with them a bit. I don't know. Okay, so for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they would feel that you're either like rude in a way, like, I don't know, that word is so funny. They would think you're either rude or like brazen in some way, like, I don't know. You know, maybe for your situation, if that makes sense, like obviously if they saw me with someone else, they would think I'm brazen, like, you know. For some of you, this person would feel like getting revenge as well if they saw you with someone else. But for like, I'm hearing like revenge is a coffee best served cold. It's not coffee, is it? For some of you, so maybe they would like feel they need to get revenge on you, but by maybe being a bit cold. I feel like if they saw you with someone else, they would feel like they invested their time into the wrong person, you know, whether that be you or whether that be someone else. Like, say, for example, I invested my time into someone else. So obviously now you're with someone else. Do you know what I mean? But for others of you, maybe, you know, if that resonates for your situation, it's like, if I saw you with someone else, I feel like I wasted my time with you, or I invested my time in the wrong person for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? Where was I? So for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they may feel like it's not serious and you're just exploring your options. For some, they would actually maybe feel happy for you if that resonates for your situation. Like genuinely happy that you moved on, but I don't feel like that is for a lot of you. Maybe it's like deep down a happiness if they saw you with someone else, especially if they felt like, things weren't working out between you guys, or whatever the case may be. But obviously only take it if it resonates for your situation. But yeah, for some of you, they'll be genuinely happy that you moved on and that you're investing your time into other people, other things, and exploring your options instead of being stuck. But I do feel like if they saw you with someone else, it would kind of make them feel like they need to work on themselves a bit more. They may feel like they need to increase their wealth. It does feel I don't want to say superficial, but definitely in regards to appearances, they would maybe want to like, I feel for some of you they would feel like they need to level up in some way. Okay, so I feel also for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they would feel determined to win you back. But honestly, this could be like a negative or a positive. Do you know how like sometimes it's when someone sees you happy or sees you moving on, it's like they want to win you back, not necessarily because they have, genuine feelings for you, but because they don't want to see you with someone else, or they kind of I don't know, it's just the ego thing for some people, isn't it? But for others of you, it could obviously be a positive, but you know your person, so you know, or should know hopefully, which side it will fall on. So for some of you, it's like they would want to show you what you're missing, It's like for some of you, they would want to win you back just so I could show you how much I leveled up, Do you know what song I'm hearing? Do you know that MC Hammer song, You Can't Touch This? Like for some of you, they would have like that kind of uh feeling. But I don't feel like that's for a lot of you. For some of you though, they would feel like even though if they saw you with someone else, they wouldn't feel like you have genuinely moved on from them. But they would maybe feel like you're trying. I feel like also if they saw you with someone else, they would feel stuck on you and they would feel a need to invest in themselves. Maybe for you, maybe for like, grand scheme, bigger picture. But it would definitely make them look at themselves a bit differently. How would they feel if they saw you with someone else? So we have here, our connection is doing more harm than good. Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing like if they saw you with someone else, they would be like, oh, okay, fine, like it's all good because our connection is doing more harm than good anyway. And again, only take that if it resonates for your situation. So we also have here, I'm not sure. I feel like if they saw you with someone else, I feel like they wouldn't be sure how to react. Like I feel for some of you, it's like I don't know if I would be happy, I don't know if I'd be angry, I don't know if I'd be sad, I don't know if I'd be relieved, So for some of you, it's like if they saw you with someone else, they're not really sure how they would feel, they're not really sure how they would react. But what I feel like they do know, if they did see you with someone else, I feel like for sure, it would make them look at themselves and make them want to level up within themselves if they saw you with someone else. But yeah, they wouldn't really be sure how to react, So okay, so why am I laughing? So for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they may want to be intimate with you again, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say, okay? So we have here, my family doesn't approve. Okay, so only take what I'm about to say if it resonates. But for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they may be relieved because perhaps for some of you, their family doesn't approve of the connection they have with you. For some of you, it's like I would be a little bit relieved, but at the same time, no, you know. But yeah. So we also have here, you're so fucking sexy. Yeah, that's so funny. So what I'm hearing for some of you is that if they saw you with someone else, it's like they would fall in love with you again. It's like, do you know? Do you know? It's kind of the energy of like maybe I didn't appreciate you when I had you, or when I could have, had you or close to me. It's like they would really start to see your, sexiness, and they would really start to desire you if they saw you as someone else. So we have here, I can't move on. Yeah, so if they saw you with someone else, I feel like they would feel stuck on you. They would feel like they can't move on from you. And for some of you, it's like, do you know what song I'm hearing? Um, it's by Shay, and I think it's called Falling. But there's a line in the song where it's like, I can't remember, but it's like I need to like kiss you or be with you like one last time. So for some of you, it's like if they saw you with someone else, they would maybe feel the need to, be intimate with you maybe one last time, or, see what it would feel like to be intimate with you if they've never been intimate with you. Do you know what I mean? So it's like if they saw you with someone else, it's like their attraction to you would increase. It will turn them on a little bit. So we also have here secrets. Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing like if they saw you with someone else, they would feel the need to keep it a secret. Like they would feel the need to not discuss it with someone else, maybe even their family for some of you. It's like for some of you, if this resonates, only take it if it resonates. But for some of you, it's like they wouldn't want their friends or their family to know they saw you with someone else because they wouldn't want it to like change their opinion of you or change their opinion of, the person you may be asking about. But for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they may feel like you were maybe keeping secrets or that you're secretive. I don't really feel that actually for a lot of you, to be honest. Um, but I am getting the sense that they would feel like they need to keep the whole dynamic a secret for some reason. So we also have here, it's too late to say sorry. So I feel like your person, whomever you're asking about, they would have this sentiment towards themselves. They would feel like it's too late to apologize to you, or they would feel like it's too late to make apologies or to make amends. So we also have here, I'm not with all the drama. So yeah, if this person saw you with someone else, they would definitely not be down for the drama. Like, I'm not with it, like I'll keep it moving. Like this person would feel quite protective over you for sure, but like if there's any drama involved, like nah, I'm out. So we also have here, I deserve better. You know what? If they saw you with someone else, their first reaction, not their first reaction, but I feel like one of their reactions would be like, you deserve better. Like, even if the person you're seeing or dating, or the person they see you with is like a 10 out of 10, like this person will be like, nah, they're not for you. They don't deserve you. So, I don't know if they would talk you out of this person. Maybe for some of you they would try, but they would definitely insist that you deserve better. Maybe that you deserved better than what they had offered you, perhaps. But I feel like they would mostly say you deserve better than the person that you're with. regardless of how, good this person is to you. So we also have here, I want to feel your skin against my own. So I'm hearing for some of you, I don't know if your person is like a jealous person in general. I don't really feel that. Obviously, you would know. But I'm not even getting a lot of jealousy from the spread. But I do feel like they would maybe be a little bit jealous or envious of, of the person who, is able to touch you and feel your skin and, maybe be intimate with you. But it doesn't feel like raging jealous, because I don't feel like they would even act on, certain jealous feelings, maybe. We also have here, please don't say, please don't say no, please say yes. So for some of you, it's like if they saw you with another person, they would still feel like they want you in their life. Like they would still feel the need to maybe have you in their life. Whether that be, like extended or, really close friends, wherever it may be, they would still want you in their life in some capacity. But yeah, that's all I have for you though, group one. I hope this could resonate, make sense, be helpful, enjoyable. I don't know. But I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys moving forward anyways. All right, so take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey there, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing so very well. If you chose this here second group, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, how would they feel if they had seen you with someone else? Do you know, for a second I thought I saw 3 9s, but the Justice card is not a 9, right? Anyways, so we have the Hermit, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and Justice. So how would they feel if they saw you with someone else? All right, so as soon as I laid out these cards, I don't know why, but I heard winning, so I don't know. For some of you, if they saw you with someone else, maybe they would feel like they're winning or you're winning. I don't know. Okay, give me a second. I feel like if they saw you with someone else, they would feel maybe withdrawn. They would feel maybe left on their own, but not alone or lonely. It would make them feel introspective, like I'm thinking back at the moments we shared, and now I see you and our moments in a different light, you know? For some of you, they would feel like they judged you wrongly and feel like they need to reevaluate perhaps their generosity or their kindness. For some of you, they would, 6 of Pentacles again, they would reevaluate the connection you had, you know? For some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they may feel like they need to question your intentions with them. But for some of you, it could just be like simply clarifying, you know? For some of you, like if you resonate with this, like if they saw you with someone else, they would maybe feel happy that you're asserting your independence, putting yourself first. But it would make them feel like they perhaps need to reinvent themselves. So it's like if they saw you with someone else, they maybe feel like they could either focus on their own success, or it kind of depends on your connection and your relationship. Like, 'cause I feel like for some of you, you could be asking about a spouse, someone you're married to or been in a long-term relationship with. And like if they saw you with someone else, like it's like they wouldn't take it too seriously because I trust you, you know? But they would also feel like maybe I have some time to myself, you know? It just depends on your situation. But for others of you, again, depending on where you are at with this person, they would feel like they could focus on their success, or, their success could be a first priority for them. Maybe some of you focus on their business if they're like self-employed. Maybe start one if that's something that they wanted to do, maybe a hobby. So for some of you, again, it depends on where you're at with this person, but they would maybe want to focus on themselves. And for some of you, that's in like a healthy way. You're in a relationship and it's like, if you're doing your thing, let me go do my thing. Not in a sense like where you're like cheating, but they would understand, like they would trust you, like no matter who you were with. But for others of you, again, it depends, but they would be able to feel like they could focus more on their independence. If they saw you with someone else, they wouldn't know how to feel about it. It's like, should I be hurt? Should I be upset? Should I be understanding? It's like I need more information before I can jump to conclusions. So for some of you, it's like they may feel like nonchalant. They'll feel like fair enough. And for some of you, this is purely because if they saw you with someone else, they wouldn't jump to conclusions straight away. They would give you the benefit of the doubt. But having said that, I do have to say that even though they may be like a bit meh about it, I feel like for some of you, they'll definitely maybe be hiding how they genuinely feel about it. Like perhaps feelings of jealousy, but it's almost like I'll get over it. So it's like maybe like again, it depends on where you're at with each other, but it could be a twinge. It could be like, okay, maybe I deserve better than that. It just depends on where you're at. But for some of you, they would hide how they genuinely feel about it. But I do like highly reckon that they would give you the benefit of the doubt if you both are at that stage. So some of you are like actually in a relationship with them, and honestly, if they saw you with someone else, they wouldn't care because they trust you explicitly. And maybe vice versa, hopefully. you know um they may feel like you are torn between them and someone else. For some of you, they'll understand. Okay, this may not resonate for everyone, but for some of you, they will understand that you are not, or that you're not playing around in some way. So for some of you, if you've ever given this person like some sort of ultimatum, or whatever, if they saw you with someone else, they would understand that, oh wow, like they were being serious with me. But again, depending on where you both are at, this person could feel like there's someone better out there for them, that they deserve better, purely because they know their own self-worth. Again, that may not resonate for everyone, but if you know this person, then yeah. It's like depending on the circumstances, like they wouldn't tolerate it. Again, depending on the circumstances, like if you are in a committed relationship with this person and they saw you with someone else in a romantic way, of course, then they wouldn't tolerate it. But if it was like platonic and whatever, I don't feel like they would care. For some of you, again, like it depends on your circumstance with this person, but like if they saw you with someone else, they may divert their path, like whoop, see, let me go let me go the other direction. But for some of you, it's like if they saw you with someone else, they would maybe feel like a contract or agreement, a boundary or a line has been crossed, or has been broken in some way. Like for some of you, it's like maybe silent disappointment, like trust has been broken. So we have here, I want to be of service to you. It's like if they saw you with someone else, for some of you, they would feel like this person is helping you out or being of service to you. It's like they wouldn't automatically assume romantic, or they would feel like this person is a benefit to you some way if it is romantic. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense anyway. We also have his self-love. One moment, my cats are coming over the balcony. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So for some of you, I'm getting that if they saw you with someone else, they would feel like you're doing this for you. You know, like, I don't know if it's like for your benefit or just doing something nice for yourself, you know? So we have here bitter. So for some of you, I mean, if they did see you with someone else, they could feel bitter. But I don't know, I don't feel like that will resonate for everyone. I feel like for some of you, they may feel bitter, but they may hide it and just, you know, kind of decide to focus on other things. It's like, yeah, I feel bitter. I may feel, you know, have some feelings of jealousy, but like I'll get over it. You know, I'll focus on other things. I'll focus on, you know, reinventing myself or building myself up in some way. So we have hell yes. So I feel for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they may feel excited at maybe gaining closure or feeling like they can finally find closure. Oh, what is with all this? Okay. So we have they wouldn't understand. Okay, so I'm also sorry, oh my gosh. So I'm also hearing that for some of you, if they saw you with another person, they believe that whomever you're with, whomever they see you with, wouldn't understand you as much as they understand you, you know? Or maybe even accept you or, you know, love you or whatever it may be. So we also have here, I'm worried you don't feel the same. If they saw you with someone else, they maybe feel like you're not really invested in this person, that you don't have much of an emotional investment for this person, or that maybe your feelings haven't grown into romance or, you know, whatever it may be. So we also have here, this connection will forever affect me. I feel like this card is referring to the sentiments that they have right now, like regardless of what your connection, relationship, maybe marriage, even for some of you, may be with this person. It's like they'll always maybe feel like they have a connection with you, or, you know, whatever lessons they've learned from you, like they will carry it. They will carry a piece of you from maybe what you've taught them, from maybe you know, something about you as a whole, but they'll definitely carry it with them for quite some time. I feel like this is like a general message. So we have here opposites attract. Okay, I don't know what this means for some of you, but I feel like if they saw you with someone else, they would feel like the person they're seeing you with and they themselves are polar opposites. Like, I don't know why your person would think that, like, right off the bat, but for some of you, maybe your person is just, or someone you're asking about is just really unique or really different, or they consider themselves that way, at least, you know? But they feel like whoever they see you with, or if they did see you with someone, that they would feel like this person is completely different to they themselves, if that makes any sense. So we also have I'm so comfortable around you. See, I feel like for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they would want to make sure that you're comfortable. It's like, I'm not jumping to conclusions like, are you safe? If you're safe, all right, cool, okay. You know, it's like, enjoy yourself, you know, because I feel for some of you, maybe, you know, if your relationship's like that, you have trust with one another. But for others of you, you know, regardless of what stage your relationship or connection is at with this person, or if you even have a connection with them at this point, but they would want to make sure that you're comfortable in this situation, you know? Like maybe feeling like a little bit protective, but not overly so, you know, but like I just want to make sure you're comfortable, make sure you're cool, you know? And finally we have, will you wait for me? Okay, so if you resonate with this, for some of you, this is a message that your person is like sending you right now, like something that they may want you to know. And for some of you, they may be wondering if you would wait for them. especially if this is someone who's maybe been focused or maybe used to being single or focused on their maybe independence or building themselves up in some way. Yeah, it just depends. Or if this person maybe is a bit withdrawn, they're not very open with their feelings, they hide their feelings, or you get a sense that they're, holding stuff back from you. Maybe they're shy, reserved, introverted. If you resonate with any of that, then they could be maybe hoping that you will wait for them. Okay. But yeah, that's all I have for you though, group two. I hope it could resonate, be helpful, make sense, be enjoyable. I don't know. But um, yeah, so take care of yourselves, all right? Bye. Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this here, heart-shaped stone, and this reading is for you. So, the person on your mind, how would they feel if they had seen you with someone else? Okay, so the first card we have is the Five of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles upright, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. So I feel like if they saw you with someone else, this person would definitely feel upset. They would feel hurt. For some of you, they would feel angry even. Unlike the previous pile, this person would jump to conclusions so fast, like if they saw you with someone else. For very few of you, this person would have a visible reaction. Like for some of you, if this resonates, they may even create a scene. But if they catch themselves in time, I do feel like they would try to rein it in, but you would definitely notice a change in this person if they saw you with someone else. Like for some of you, if they saw you with someone else, they would feel like shit. This is going to be hard to recover from. Like this is going to be hard to heal from. Like they would honestly, I feel for some of you, they would feel heartbroken. They would feel like maybe they missed out, maybe like they lost something good. Like I know this is not funny, but for some of you, this person would feel like this is like literally the worst news I've heard all year, and I've heard some pretty terrible stuff. So yeah, for some of you, I don't know, I don't want to say the word devastated, but they would definitely feel like they have been punched in the stomach. They would. For some of you, they maybe even feel like they want to cry, if I'm being honest. Like, but I do feel like if they are able to catch themselves, or if they are the type of person who's able to kind of show that kind of self-control, then I definitely believe that they would try to rein it in. But for others, even maybe they wouldn't be able to rein it all in, all of how they're feeling. For some of you, it's like if they saw you with someone else, they may feel like you're doing it to hurt them. For some of you, punish them. They would forgive themselves though. For some of you, this could be forgiving themselves for being there for their family, especially if it maybe took over them being there or being present with you in any way, or friends. Or they would forgive themselves for, yeah, supporting someone else. I feel like, yeah, if they saw you with someone else, they would perhaps feel not good enough. They would feel, they would have feelings of maybe emptiness and disappointment. Like they would definitely feel a loss. Um, their heart would break a little for sure. They would feel the need to be patient with you though, and not act on impulse. They would feel more cautious of you if they saw you with someone else. But it's like, even though if they saw you with someone else, like right off the bat, yeah, I would jump to conclusions. But I feel like after a while, they'll probably kind of maybe talk themselves out of, the conclusions that they perhaps jumped to, and would probably say like, maybe like, let's give it the benefit of the doubt after I've had some time to maybe, be rational, Um, if they saw you with someone else, they would maybe feel like you were or that you are juggling them. Like this person wouldn't let it slide easily though, or be very forgiving, depending on the circumstances, the situation, and the connection you guys obviously have with one another. Um, they would they would feel like they need to find a way of moving forward. For a lot of you, this doesn't feel like necessarily like moving on, but it does feel like finding a way forward, like whatever that may be. But I know I don't want to stay in this kind of energy, so I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't want to stay in this energy. So we got to think about something, or I have to think about a way of moving forward, and accepting something or forgiving something. Yeah, but for some of you, it's like if they saw you with someone else, they maybe will feel like a little confrontational. They would feel quite possessive towards you. Um, but for some of you, I get the fact that they may be like a little determined to make it work with you after they see you with someone else. But again, it depends on the situation and the connection you have thus far. But they would maybe feel a need to focus more on their responsibilities. For some of you, they would maybe feel like getting revenge, or kind of like, I'm hearing like taste of your own medicine, but I don't know, like maybe kind of trying to evoke feelings that maybe that, trying to invoke feelings in you that maybe that they felt while seeing you with someone else, and I definitely get the sense that they wouldn't feel like just because they saw you with someone else and yeah, I'm hurt and I may be feeling all these stuff. But I don't really get the sense that this person would feel like it's over between you two. They'll feel like it's still unfinished business and there's still more to your story together. Okay, so we have here pillow talk, and I feel like if this person saw you with someone else, they would feel like there still needs to be a conversation, before anything happens, before we move forward, before whatever, the case may be, like a conversation needs to happen. We have here, let's piss off the neighbors, don't hold back. Oh, okay. So this is not going to resonate for everyone, but only take this message if like your person could perhaps be like that. But for some of you, I'm hearing like a public disturbance if they saw you with someone else, okay? So we also have here, you seem a little shy and I find it endearing. So for some of you, I'm hearing that this is the sentiment that they hold towards you right now. If that resonates for your situation, they may, see you as a little shy, but they find it quite endearing about you too. Like there's this cute energy that they feel from you that they kind of just wanted to let you know. We also have here, you're so strong, but you don't have to do this alone. So with this card, I'm hearing that if they saw you with someone else, they would try to be strong about it. But it's like they still would want to share their feelings with you. They still wouldn't want to be left out in the cold, maybe, or to be alone or to not be with you. Do you know what I mean? So it's like for some of you, this could be like feeling like they maybe need to put on a front a bit. So we have here, I wish I had said something sooner. So yeah, the Five of Cups reversed, maybe regrets, remorse. So for some of you, if this person saw you with someone else, they would maybe feel regretful, that they hadn't said something sooner. Especially if that resonates for your situation, if that's the kind of dynamic you both have right now, then they definitely would have some regrets at maybe not having said something sooner. So we have that I want to do unspeakable things to you. I know this is not that kind of reading, but if they saw you with someone else, they would maybe want to do some, sexy stuff with you. Maybe show you what you're missing. Who knows? So we have here potential. You know what I'm hearing with that card? If they saw you with someone else, they would feel like you are asserting your potential, almost like saying, like, see, like if I really could have someone else, I could, So for some of you, they would maybe feel like you're kind of showing them that you are desired by other people, or or that other people see you as, whatever the case may be. But that you do have like romantic potential with other people, So for some of you, it's like maybe a bit of a reality check for them, if it resonates with your situation. So we have here, you are so awesome, you are so pure. Where did they make you at? So for some of you, I'm hearing like if they saw you with someone else, it's like they would want to be mad at you, but they wouldn't be able to. I feel for a lot of you, this is the sentiment that they hold about you, where they feel like you're quite awesome, you're quite, maybe there's an innocence to you and a sweetness to you, maybe very unique, quirky, different to anyone that they've met before. And they just think you're awesome, and they just kind of maybe wanted to let you know that through this reading, Um, yeah, so sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But for some of you, this person would maybe feel a bit possessive. You know what song's coming to my head? That Boy Is Mine. But even though That Boy Is Mine, it's kind of like girl power at the end. But if you actually take in consideration the lyrics, then anyways, I don't know why I started talking about that. But yeah, this person would maybe feel a little possessive towards you. Like for some of you, this person maybe feel like, what is this person doing with my baby? Like, what are they doing with my baby? Do you know what I mean? No, but for seriously, yeah. For some of you, they may feel like a bit possessive. Hopefully not in like an unhealthy way, because all fun and games, but I do hope it's not in an unhealthy way. So we also have here, I don't think this is going to work. So if they saw you with someone else, they would have some doubts on whether or not it would actually work between you both, for whatever reasons. And finally, we have blah, blah, blah. So for some of you, I feel like this could be in regards to like no excuses. Like I don't know. One second. Okay. So for some of you, it's like if they saw you with someone else, they would feel like the person you're with is boring. And like, I don't know, they would like straight up assume that it's like regardless of who you, of how this person, if this person's adventurous or, whoever they may be, the person that you're with, but they would straight up feel like maybe this person is, not that they're not necessarily good enough for you, but they would maybe feel like this person is maybe a bit too boring for you, especially if you resonate with this person, maybe seeing themselves as maybe dangerous or exciting or, whatever that may be. They could feel like whomever they see you with is just not as, exciting or thrilling to you as they would be, I hope that makes sense. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys. I hope this could make sense. I hope it could resonate. Can you hear the ice cream truck outside? And I hope to see you all again soon. I hope you could enjoy this reading and take care of yourselves. All right? Bye.